Hello, everyone. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome to Tasty Tuesday. I think Jeff will be scrolling up in the comments so I can start saying hi. He's got something going on with his phone. What are you doing with your phone? Okay. All right. So let's get through the little, can you hear me? And then Jeff will turn on his microphone and see if you can hear him. Let's make sure all that works.
Get the answers to that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Sound check. Okay. John says yes. Can you hear my microphone as well?
Hi, Annie. Okay, good. Sounds good. Okay, perfect. All right. Hi, Sylvia. How are you? Hi, Michelle. Hi, Doyla. How are you? Hi, Michelle. I think I just said that. Hi, Donna. How are you? Hi, Barb. Hi, Larry. Hi, Wendy. Hi, John. Good morning. How are you? Hi, Juliet. Hi, Craig. Hi, Missy. I think that an Alaska Family Kitchen, Jen. I'm going to remember that one day. You won't have to say it. You won't have to type it in. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Hi, Annette. How are you? Hi, George. All right. Hi, Joan. How are you? Hi, Sandra. Yeah, I said that. Mm-hmm. Yep. And Juliet, and yep, I think I got everyone.
Dawn, Robin.
Hi, Dawn. Hi, Barbara. I don't know if I said hi to Barb. Anyway, so goodness gracious. So, last week I had to cancel the Q&A because I got what I thought was poison ivy. Actually, I wasn't really sure if it was poison ivy. It just was easy to say it's poison. I got poison ivy. Well, now we don't think it was poison ivy. We think it's something else. I had ripped up some weeds that were growing up, like through our rose bushes up to our deck, and they looked very benign. Hey, Robin, they looked like benign, like just regular old weeds, like nothing big. In fact, I know I've pulled them a million times before, so I don't really understand what happened. But I pulled them, and what was kind of weird about it is the way it all went. Like I did get a rash on my arms a little bit, nothing on my hands at first, but what was it, 2 days after I pulled them, I woke up and my eyes were swollen shut. My face was this big. I'm kid you not. It was horrifying. I couldn't see. Like I was trying to work on the computer and I had to look up like this to look through the slits at the bottom. It was hysterical. So anyway, I had this happen last year, but the next day the swelling was gone. I did all the same things. It didn't go down. And it didn't go down, and it didn't go down. And I did not want to go on steroids. So I just did Benadryl, ice packs, things like that. So anyway, I was out of commission. But guess what? It left me with the worst under eye wrinkles I've ever seen in my life. Because the skin stretched so much and stayed swollen for so long that when it went down to normal, I now look about 80 years old under my eyes. And I'm wearing my glasses now because hopefully that hides it a little bit more. But yeah, yesterday Jeff and I were going to film, and I don't, when I'm at home, I wasn't wearing makeup, and I don't look in the mirror really. I mean, I'm not that person. I don't look in the mirror. So I was driving to work and I needed to put my sunglasses on. And so I put the visor down, took my eyeglasses off, got the prescription sunglasses, and happened to glance up in the mirror. And I said, oh, like these wrinkles are deep, and they almost like if I had been out in the sun my entire life and I was 80, right? Okay. I texted Jeff right away. I said, we're not filming today, And then I also still have some blisters that popped up here, and I'm just letting them go down on their own. They're almost gone. So anyway, I'm a hot mess, but I'm here. So we're going to cook. We're going to cook something. We don't know what yet. We're going to cook something. And I'm just hoping that these wrinkles go away because I don't want this. I don't have a lot of wrinkles and I'm not happy. So anyway, I'm not drinking any alcohol. I'm drinking water and I'm going to stay hydrated and I'm just going to hopefully I like live with lotion on my face. So it's hysterical because I'll be working on the computer and literally I will have lotion slathered all over my face, under my eyes, just trying to moisturize because it's actually like it's sloughing off my skin. It's very bizarre. I mean, most of it's already sloughed off, but it's like super dry and the skin's just sloughing off. Anyway, that's enough, right? You don't want to hear all this, but I did want to tell you all because I've gotten so many emails and so many messages and stuff of people wishing me well. And I just want to, let you guys know that I am okay. I might look 80 from here on out, but I'm okay. And I will keep on cooking. So what do we got, Jeff, for Tasty Tuesday?
All right, we're gonna start.
Juliet says the wrinkles will go away. Well, actually, I read that they might not. So I'll deal with that when that comes. But
All right, we're going to start off with the protein.
okay.
You want eyes open or eyes closed?
I'll close them. I'll try. Yeah, I mean, I can close them.
Now, these are from the freezer, so
Oh,
I
frozen?
shopped at home.
Oh. They're not frozen, though.
Not anymore.
Okay. I would say that they are 2 steaks.
Close.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love tuna.
Now, we don't have to cook them both since it's late.
You really found these?
There's
Oh,
a third one in there too. So
I know. Well, there goes your tuna recipe because I've had these for a long time. We need to go back and get them. I went to Whole Foods in Nashville because, I don't have any of this stuff around me. And I had him cut me like a big chunk of the tuna. It was solid frozen. So then when I got it home, I portioned it out and put it in the freezer. But it's probably been a year. So it's good to use them up. Okay. I'm so excited.
also from the freezer. I think you saw it.
No, I didn't. Ooh, whatever it is, it's mushy. I have no clue. This is really not a very fair thing. What in the world? Oh my gosh. Are these those red peppers and green peppers that I froze? Ew.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. Where'd they go? Okay, they're string beans. Do you think they're...
There was 2 bags of string beans just like that.
Did I write on them?
No, there's a lot of stuff in that freezer that's not like
Okay. All right. Hey, you know what? Freezer meal. Here we go. Freezer meal.
All right, eyes closed.
Oh, right. Oh my gosh. I'm afraid. Bacon? Bacon?
Let's go with the beans.
What kind of weird meal is this?
We don't need a pound of bacon, but that's the way it comes.
Oh.
Crumbled up in the beans. You do whatever you want.
Oh. This is not inspiring me at all. I must say. We might be flipping the switch on this one. Maybe Jeff should cook it.
No.
Garlic? Okay.
And the last thing.
Okay.
I'm sure you can guess this, so you probably don't even need to close your eyes. I'll just give it to you.
Oh, corn.
And then anything you want out of the house for seasonings.
Oh, yeah. Let me go shopping for some real food here, guys. Oh, my goodness. Well, that tuna.
Annie asked, no time to shop. I had plenty of time to shop, but I knew that we had that tuna in there, and it's good stuff.
It is good stuff. But now that it's salt, I'm going to have to cook it both probably. But I'll only cook one tonight. But we'll have to take this home. Okay.
Here, let me put it in this cooler thing.
Okay. I am not enjoying this. I'm going to be honest with you. And I'll tell you why. Because bacon and tuna, to me, do not go together even on the same plate. It just doesn't work out. I do like the corn.
You can skip the bacon.
I'm going to skip the bacon. I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to ruin dinner just because it's an ingredient. I just can't see that being good. I don't know why. It's just really turning me off. But what in the world am I going to do instead? I mean, corn. I'm thinking of like a little, so I'm thinking of doing steam and crisp. Oh gosh. Okay, let me grab an onion. Let me grab some things. Oh boy. This one's a tough one, Mr. Long. Sometimes, guys, it's the simple things that are harder to deal with. Because you really have to do something with that tuna. You need to do something with that tuna. Or it's just going to taste so bland. So, let's see.
What are you looking for?
I've got a little jar of that stuff that I tried to mail to Sue. That's different. You know what I'm talking about? The red pepper, the garlic and red pepper stuff I always use.
Well, yeah, you sent the little container home.
What?
You took the little container home.
No, I made that separate. I should have one in here. If not, I got the big one. But all right, guys, give me a second because I really got to go shopping. I have no idea. That's what I was looking for. It's in the refrigerator somewhere. I mean, I have a big thing of it that's not in the refrigerator, but I have a jar of it. That's what I don't understand, why I can't find things. I hate that. Okay, I guess I'm just going to use a big jar. This doesn't make any sense. In the pantry there. This doesn't make any sense. Oh, I found it. Okay. All right. Let's see. What are we gonna do? This is a hard one. All right. Let's ask. All right. Tuna cakes. Not with this tuna. This tuna's too good to do tuna cakes. No. This is a seared, eat rare. This is sushi grade tuna. So we will be doing a sear on it. I honestly am at a loss. I've got to tell you, this is probably a stump one because there's not enough ingredients really to make anything delicious, in my opinion. And the tuna probably should have been marinated a little bit. But we're going to work it out. I just don't know the best way to cook the tuna.
Did you want to preheat this?
Yeah, go ahead and preheat that to 450. I'm also doing something else here. I got a loaf of bread in here. You can't see it, and I can't really show it to you.
You can set it up on top of the Ninja Foodie, and I can look down in there.
Okay.
It won't be the best shot in the world, but it'll work.
Okay. It just did its second rise, and you know what? I don't have a thing to score it with, Jeff. Oh, darn. I don't think this is going to be sharp enough. Oh, darn. Anyway, I was trying out the Possible cooker. Oh, no, that's not sharp enough. Damn it. Oops. I'm sorry. I will cuss sometimes about bread because you mess it up after all this and it's upsetting. and I don't have the right tool because I can't find my straight edge razor that goes on here that scores my bread, and I totally forgot that I didn't have it. Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute, I might have something.
What am I gonna do? Oh, I need a really sharp knife.
There you go.
It's just dragging.
Here,
What is it?
It's a X-Acto knife.
Is it clean?
Yes.
Okay. Exacto. This is probably what they would use to do a. It's still dragging a little bit, Jeff, but
I need to oil the blade.
it did work. And it's still dragging, but it's not. It didn't. Well, anyway, we're just going to do 2 of these. This is not. Oh, I'm not happy. Oh, I'm not happy at all that I forgot. This isn't sharp enough either. Oh, I'm not happy at all that I forgot about that. Oh, I'm messing up my bread. Okay, I can't do it anymore. I'm going to mess up my whole bread. Oh,
That might look pretty cool when it's all said and done.
it won't. I'm Debbie Downer today, aren't I? Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Anyway. It's fine. Now, what am I going to do? What are people going to tell me to do? This is too much.
Sous vide to take too long.
I'm not doing well, I wouldn't sous vide it anyway. You know what? We're not using the Ninja Foodie because that is just not the right appliance for this meal. So we're just not going to do it. That's not what we're going to use. What are we going to use? I think I'm going to use a pan. I'm worried about ruining that tuna. And if I overcook it, it will be ruined for me. I don't even know where to start. Honestly, this is definitely a stumper. Definitely a stumper. Because I have an idea of like a nice little corn and pepper and onion and garlic kind of stir fry, maybe with those green beans. I'm not sure. And then put a little marinade on the tuna. Oh man, the grill. I could probably use the grill. No, too much work. I could use the grill though, huh? Shoot.
It'll take me 2 seconds to bring it over.
No, I hate cleaning the grill. I can't stand cleaning it. I'm at a loss here right now. I'll be honest. I'm just sort of at a loss. So this is going to be very, very boring because I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't like feeling that way. You really stumped me this time, Jeff. And not because I don't know how to cook these things, because I have a certain way I like to do tuna, and I have certain vegetables that I like to put with my tuna, and I'm very set in that way. And I usually make up the marinade ahead of time. You know, it's totally different. So I'm feeling a little out of sorts right now. I don't even know where to begin. I hate that. Okay, so we don't know where to begin. What do we begin with? I honestly do not know what I'm doing. That is very sad that I don't know what I'm doing. But I have no clue what I'm doing right now. All right, well, we're going to get oil in a pan. That's going to be the first thing. That's just some olive oil. And sorry that I had to switch everything around, Jeff. Okay, let's see what this is about. This is not good. This is not anything I want to even deal with right now. This is be like, no, honey, let's order pizza instead. Well, they smell okay. I mean, look, they're squished. Oh, they're going to be perfect. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, let's make some rice. Okay. I got this. I got this. I know exactly what I'm going to do. This is going to work perfectly, and we will use the Ninja Foodie. And I'll make some rice in there while I'm cooking everything else. All right. Oh, that green bean. I can't believe it's good.
Is it already seasoned?
No, it's so crunchy. It's not going to be mushy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I thought they were going to be a total pile of mush because I forgot. I don't know how I guess I blanched them. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. I'm feeling a little revival here.
So now you need the stovetop and the Ninja Foodie. It's gonna be difficult.
Well, you don't have to worry about it, I guess. Just, I'm going to do 1 cup of rice. Although that's probably more than I really need. I'll do that anyway. Rinse it. Can you read comments? Because I really can't. I haven't had any time, if there are any. People are probably just feeling sorry for me.
Well, let's see if I can figure it out.
Figure out what?
Okay, Jolene figured it out. She just said, just make the bacon and make the tuna later.
Make the bacon. Okay, good. All right. All right. So 1 cup of jasmine rice and 2 cups of, or no, I'm sorry, I'm not. Oh, do you want me to steam or pressure cook, guys? I don't care. I'll do either one. I kind of prefer to steam the rice when I do it in the pot, but what would you prefer? You tell me.
Nobody has said anything yet.
Okay.
First one to pop up, that's what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah.
Steam it is.
Steam.
Debbie
Nope.
Stevens said steam.
And Robin
Robin said PC right before that, so I guess that's.
Yep. Okay. So we're gonna wait for what, 3 more answers and then average them out. So because we're even now.
Let's count them. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 PCs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay.
7 steams.
I prefer to steam anyway.
Steam it is.
And John, just FYI, it's not really any faster to pressure cook than it is to steam. All right, so 1 cup of the jasmine rice, 2 cups of water. Now you know I gotta put some ghee in there, even though, well, that kind of won't go with what we're doing though. So no, we won't. That I would do if I was doing a curry or something. Okay. All right. I do feel very disorganized, I must say. Very disorganized. Okay. Here we go. Stir it up. Go to the middle. Doesn't matter where that is on this model. We're going to turn it on. And we are going to go to steam. If I can't see a thing.
You want steam and crisp?
I'm sorry. It goes over here. No, just plain old steam. There we go. And 12 minutes. Okay. Okay. Now, yeah, let's get this going. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Now, hopefully this knife, I am excited about those beans now. Let me just tell you. Very excited. So we're going to do a little bit, kind of like a little stir fry, I guess. So I'm going to do that first and then get something on quickly on the salmon. I mean, the tuna, just something quick. I don't know exactly what. So we still should be ready to eat in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe, hopefully.
What about the corn?
That's going to go in with the stir fry. And I'm going to build a sauce right in with this. So right now I'm just going to get everything in the pot. Big pieces of onion. probably sear the tuna and then build the sauce. That's probably what I'm going to do. And maybe not even worry about like marinating it. Maybe just season it with salt and pepper. I might need 2 pans. Maybe I'll do them separate. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll dirty 2 pans on the stove. Jeff is like, he's like, oh no, you're really throwing me for a loop now.
What is that? You getting it even?
Yeah. Hey, you want me to cook this stuff? Well, I've got to have the right things to cook it in. And I don't know where this one pan is. So I guess I'll use this one. Probably, honestly, I should switch these out. Okay. Now, okay. Garlic. What are we going to do with the garlic? Are we going to mince it? What are we going to do with it? Or are we just going to smash it? Jeffrey, what are we going to do with it?
I was thinking it should be minced. You're going to put it, what are you putting it in? You're not putting it in the beans then, right?
The beans? No, I'm putting, well, I am putting it in with the beans. I'm putting it in with the beans and all the other vegetables.
I think it should be smashed.
Smashed. I agree. Although minced would be good too. I gotta watch my heat here because I don't want to burn that garlic. Probably shouldn't be adding the garlic right now, actually, to be honest with you. I'm not going to. Garlic burns, and if garlic burns, it's nasty. Ruins the whole dish. Okay. What's going on in the chat, Mr. Long?
How are the cats and dogs doing?
Go ahead and take that one.
They're doing great. Cats are fantastic.
Talk about them. Like, what are we doing with them? What's happening?
We've moved them we moved them over to our house, and they have a room that is their room, but we do let them out to run around the house. But so far, the dogs are being introduced individually to the kittens, and they're doing great.
They're doing great one-on-one.
We just can't. Right now, we got to watch the pack mentality, so we got to be careful not to let all the dogs with the cats.
We have 3 dogs.
So eventually, we might be able to go to 2 dogs and 1 cat, then 2 dogs and 2 cats.
Maybe.
I don't know if we'll ever get 3 dogs and 2 cats together.
I don't know either.
The chickens are doing great.
Yes.
They're laying. We're getting 5 eggs a day, 6 eggs a day now.
Yeah. So look for egg recipes. I'm going to have to start doing a lot with that.
We're running out of room for the eggs right now, so we're going to have to figure that one out.
Okay. All right. So that's going to go in. What else? I need to get this tuna seasoned. Definitely. I need to season this tuna. So let me get a little tray or plate or something to put that in and start to season it up a little bit. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love tuna. That's a little lemongrass. Let's see. I need to get salt and pepper. I have nothing prepared here. Like I know where's my pepper? I just had my salt. Oh, it's right. Oh my good. This is the pepper. Where's the salt? Half of a teaspoon of pepper, maybe. Not even. Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't know where anything is. Very disorganized. It's not like I haven't done anything today, though. I mean, I have been so incredibly busy. It is crazy how busy I've been. I think I tested like 3 recipes today, one of which did not work out as planned, and I was very upset about it, to be honest with you. And what, 3 or 4 that worked out great. Okay, a little bit of this chili garlic. I wonder if you guys can hear that. These doesn't seem to be really doing much, does it?
I hear sizzling.
Oh, it is
a little
brown.
bit of sizzling.
A little bit.
Maybe it needs more oil.
It does, probably. My rice will be done before my dish will be done, and I was really hoping that it would be done at the same time. Just using olive oil because that's what I have handy, and I wouldn't ordinarily use it that way, though. And I'm going to put my other heat on 7 for searing the tuna, and I think I'm going to go up to just 6 maybe on this one. Why is it not going up? Oh, wrong thing. Okay.
So Wendy,
All right.
Wendy said chili garlic ? So I guess
Chili. It's a chili garlic sauce. It's very hard to find right now, though. I will say, because apparently the chilies or the peppers aren't growing correctly. This is nothing what I would ordinarily do. So if anyone's like saying, what in the world? I'm just putting some quick chili garlic and lemongrass on this. Then I'm going to salt and pepper it. And that's all I'm doing.
Where does the honey come in?
I'm going to put that in the sauce.
George asked if the pan with the onions is on. Yes, it is. And now you can see the onions are starting to dance around a little bit.
Yeah, it's on. It's just not doing great. Okay, I think that's the clue that you can put the bread in. And then we'll just put a little salt.
Oh, I hope this fits.
Oh, crap. We're having a terrible time. So I had I preheated the oven, but kept the rack up, and I didn't even think that possible cooker needs to have it go down. I don't even know if I normally put pepper on tuna. I don't think I do, but you know what?
Boy, this seems dangerous.
What?
Trying to move this rack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's hot.
It is. It's not fun. But anyway, we're living life on the edge here. Not having a clue, without knowing what I'm doing. All right, that's good. As soon as that gets done, as soon as I get a little bit more going with these vegetables.
All right, bread is in. What time?
I don't know. I'll probably forget about it and burn it. All right. Well, there we go. We're putting the green beans in, all of them. They're just going in.
You have a rough time, so you at least get a beat.
35 minutes. No, it's going to take 40 minutes probably. You guys might not see the bread. No. Oh, God. Can you tell I'm not with it today, guys? I am not. I am not with it. I'm really worried about my wrinkles, to be honest. Sounds so petty, but I am worried about it. These are sweet peppers, by the way. My nose is itching. That's always lovely.
And I set a timer for 20 to peek at it.
I got something in my fingernail. That's always lovely. It's probably barbecue. One of the recipes I did was I toasted. I made something called moink balls, which are basically bacon wrapped meatballs in the wood fire. That worked out really well. That was my 3rd test of that recipe. So that one's going to be coming out soon. They're really nice. Nice little appetizer. But it looks like I've got some of the barbecue stuff underneath my nail that I did not get out, even though I did wash my hands. That's what you get for rushing, right? So now I'll get tons of comments about dirty fingernails. But you know what? It is okay. Maybe if you concentrate on my fingernails, you won't look at my wrinkles. Maybe there's something to this. Oh, I got a hot pan there, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
The one is smoky.
Yeah, it is. I need to turn that down a little bit. Woo! Okay, so let's get our corn in. And then I think our garlic can go in now too. All right, so now let's get the corn in. And what else, Jeff? What else?
I don't know.
I got to make the sauce.
Get this out of here. That doesn't even need to be here.
Oh, this is nice white corn. Where'd you get the corn?
Walmart.
Wow. This is really nice looking corn. Wow.
Well, hopefully it's nice and sweet. This time of year seems like the flavors are usually not so good.
Wow. I think I'm messing up my rice.
Carol Thompson said, hello from Scotland.
Hello.
What's on the menu today?
Well, weird stuff. And I'm making a mess. I feel so disorganized. But anyway, Jeff, can you talk so I can concentrate a little bit? Because I'm really going to mess this whole dinner up if I don't pay attention.
Yes, we've got a really nice tuna steak that was specifically cut nice and thick. And we've had it in the freezer for a while now. And she's put a sauce on that, or a marinade on that, so it's sitting there. And then in that pan, you've got corn that's going in right now, onions, green beans, peppers, and garlic. George said in the UK they never see corn with the husk on.
Really? So everybody, they take it off before they. Is corn something that's grown there? I would think you could grow it there. Okay. It's starting to look pretty good. It needs something red. What do we have red? Do we have anything red, Jeff? Oh, I guess the tuna will be red. Well, no, it won't really be red once it's done. Not really.
Only if you had more peppers. I almost brought you some cherry tomatoes, but you wouldn't want those in the stir fry.
Probably not. Little soy sauce. This is going to be the actual sauce. Now, I hope I know where my sesame oil is. A little bit of oil in there, a little bit on the veggies. Did I salt those vegetables? I don't think I did.
You salted, no, the tuna you did.
Okay. This is a nice little meal. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Am I messing up my rice? I don't know. I know my nose is itching. I hate that. I'm full of hate
George
today.
says mostly the corn is imported and the husk is removed before it goes on sale.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see. That's good. Okay. Let's do it.
Well, that oil, that sesame oil smells good.
Let's sear this. I could put some sesame seeds on here and have a sesame seed. I hope it's hot enough. Hot enough. Okay. Start to sear that. Then this will be done. That'll be done. So let's clean up. This also go on at the end. I think I can turn this up. I want the vegetables firm, but not raw, totally raw. Oh my gosh. That looks good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's going on in the chat, Mr. Long?
Wendy says the veggies look great.
Yeah, they're coming along nicely.
What time?
Little too
That's
much.
a little char there.
Yeah, that is a little too much. Oh well. Life goes on. It's fine. I didn't put anything, sweet or sugary, but it's. I think my pan was just too hot. Oh well. Life happens. We're not going to worry. We're not going to stress over it. We are simply not going to stress over it. Okay.
Carol said, "What's in the pressure
Okay,
cooker?"
the corn is starting to pop. So that means we're putting the sauce in and finishing that up. Now I'm going to turn that off. It smells amazing in here, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now.
I wonder if that pan was so hot, that's why it.
Yeah, I think so.
And somebody was asking about the pressure cooker, and that is rice, which you can barely see because it's steamed up like the lens.
And it's done. So how many minutes do I have left?
3.5.
Okay, so this is all done. So we need to deduct that from, I set it for 12.
So 9 minutes.
So 9 minutes. Excuse me. It's a little sticky. Let's see.
Don't forget your tuna over here.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah. Okay. Turn everything off. Now, you guys are going to probably not be like thrilled with the way that I like my tuna. It's going to be raw in the middle. That's how I like it. And that's why I buy sushi grade. So that I can have it like that. Okay. So a little bit of rice. Some of these veggies. All that corn.
That came together quick, didn't it?
Yeah, the one thing I'm not sure about, no, I do like it to be warm all the way through, though,
Yeah.
So, guess what I do? It's not quite warm in the middle, so we're going to cover it.
What the residual heat just kind of.
Yeah. And when you don't time things correctly, cover and wait a minute, right? All right, that's it. We're all done.
All right, you want to try to peek at your bread? It's been in for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Oh, I'm not going to be able to peek at that. I can't even see it. How am I going to be able to peek at it?
Open the door and peek over the top.
Can you peek? I'm too
Oh,
short.
yeah, it's starting to get brown on top.
Let me see. I can't. I'm too short.
Let me slide it forward.
No. I'm too short to see in the oven.
It's getting kind of brown, probably because it's sitting up so high, so close to the thing. This might be a failure.
No.
I don't think so.
No. I think it's going to be delicious. The bread, that is. But we're not serving it with this. It wasn't meant to go with this anyway. All right. Jeff, are you going to be the first guinea pig?
Sure.
Yeah. Let's do that. That way I won't influence your...
Since I could have eaten the tuna right out of the freezer.
What?
As soon as the tuna was thawed, it was cooked enough for me.
Yeah, I know. I like it like that too. Okay. It's not very pretty. It's not very pretty. All right, here you go.
Oh, am I up?
Yeah. I got those peppers in my throat. I need to drink some water from the burning.
Uh-huh. Oh, it cuts nicely. That might be a little raw. Let's see.
No, it's perfect.
It's perfect, and it's delicious. And it's spicy.
Spicy.
Beans are good. Let's try this corn.
Do the flavors of the rice, do the flavors of the sauce come through?
A little bit. I was focusing on the flavor of the corn right then. But yeah, on the tuna, absolutely.
Oh, that was quick then.
It's all on the outside of it.
All right, so it's perfectly cooked.
Onions are perfect.
That's good.
That's a good dinner. Everything I didn't get a pepper, but everything else
Wow.
in the veggies was good. Rice is good.
Wow.
Even though it's sticky,
It's a little sticky.
got a nice texture.
Wow.
Let's try a pepper.
These are good. This is good.
Try a pepper. It's got a little bit of the roastedness.
Oh, this is so good.
How did this come out so good? This is supposed to be a failure.
It's supposed to be a failure. Well, I don't set out to fail. Yum. This is like a really nice dish. Those onions.
Well, it started out as a disaster and it turned out really,
Yeah.
really good.
No. Garlic. Let's see if that cooked long enough. Oh my goodness.
Tuna's good.
Oh my goodness. Jeff, you're going to have find a garlic clove. Oh. Let's see if I can find you one. It's nice and garlicky. It's not sweet. Like if
Let me
it
see.
wasn't,
Let's take one out of here.
yeah. It wasn't roasted like when I say roasted, like pan roasted.
Okay.
It wasn't in the pot long enough. So it's
okay.
got a nice,
It's okay to eat the whole thing.
yeah. I mean, it's got a nice garlic flavor, but it's not like bitter.
It's good.
This is delicious.
All right. You want to look at this bread? Because it's getting dark on top. Not burnt dark, but
Okay, but I can't see it.
could we temp it?
How many minutes has it been in?
It's been in for only 15 minutes.
It's not even close to being done.
Okay.
It's not close to being done. So what are we going to do? You guys want to wait around and see the bread? What time is it?
7:49.
I wish I could see the comments. I can't really see them with these glasses too well. I just got to go to the eye doctor. Joe,
Can I find this recipe later on your videos library?
there's no recipe. It is just what I did. This would not be good enough for a recipe. I mean, it's delicious. Don't get me wrong. It's delicious. It's a little of this, little of that, but it would never be a recipe on my website. I mean, not like this. It might become one when I can get more tuna to test it to really get the exact, like, right marinade or, all kinds of things. This is a wing it dinner. Delicious.
Well, that came out great. Throwing it together. That's when you pull something out of the freezer and go, what else do we got?
Yeah. It turned out amazing. It's really, really good. I was just using your fork. Oh, well, I guess we're married, right?
I'll survive.
This tuna is cooked absolutely perfect. How many minutes would you say it was on either side? I mean, it's just perfect for me anyway.
I want to say it was like 3 minutes on one side, and then the second side was longer, but at a lower temperature because it was first side almost burned.
Mm.
I need another bite of tuna.
It is spicy too.
It is, but it is perfect. It
It's
is
that chili garlic sauce.
It's the perfect texture. It's the perfect everything. Mm.
We haven't had tuna in so long. It's really nice to came out good.
It is. I was worried. That's probably why I was a little nervous at first. I was like, oh man, I'm going to screw this tuna up. And that's why I didn't use the foodie. I'll tell you. Not that you can't do it. You can. But it's tricky because you've got to do it on high heat, broil. And then I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Like the rice hadn't come to me yet. So as I was thinking it through, I'm like, this is getting too complicated. Sometimes it is better when you have something that's expensive, like a cut of tuna like this, and it's a really good grade of tuna and you don't want to ruin it. Don't do something you haven't done before. I knew I could pan sear it. I knew I could slap something on it and pan sear it, and it would turn out fine because I'm looking at it. I can control the way it cooks. The foodie might, by the time we got it, any kind of nice sear on it, although this I wouldn't consider a nice sear either, but by the time we got a nice sear on it, it could have been overcooked. And that depends on the position where you put it.
It is perfectly cooked.
It's perfectly cooked. And these beans are even good. I
The
mean,
ones you thought were going to be gross.
I did because they're flat. Because obviously what I did, which I don't remember because this was last year. Did I grow green beans last year, or I must have just had these?
We didn't grow green beans last year, so I don't know where they came from.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's not like me to buy fresh green
Unless
beans.
you were, when you did your green bean recipe, unless you had extras.
You know what I might have been doing? I might have been testing a recipe for. This will crack you up. I think I was testing a recipe for blanching fresh green beans, then freezing, and then reheating. Like I was going to take you guys through the whole step of how it all would work and how to cook them afterwards. And I forgot totally. They went into the freezer and they're out of sight, out of mind. And I totally forgot about the whole thing because those were just blanched.
There's another bag of them in there.
Really good though. I mean, the quality. So they were from last year. The quality is just amazing.
I can't get over how good everything came out.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little kind of proud of myself
I was
because
waiting for you to call DoorDash.
I was like, well, at one point, seriously, like I wouldn't do this because I'm not a bad sport, but really, I felt like crying and walking out. Then, not today. I'm not doing this today. Because I was so afraid I was going to ruin that tuna. And that is expensive tuna.
David said, made some pancake bites.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Ninja Foodie tonight. Use regular pancake batter instead of whole wheat batter.
That sounds good. How did you do them?
Pancake bites, huh? Sorry.
Oh,
Drop it down to the bottom.
No. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's not done yet. Oh my gosh, this bread. Okay, so let's talk about the pasta. Whoa.
Okay, so that was 20 minutes.
That's scary. That scared me. I don't like that alarm. That was scary. I feel like the house on fire or something. Like that's the fire
I
alarm.
wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, stop. I don't catch things on fire. Anyway, so what was I saying? Let's talk about this possible cooker. Okay. The possible cooker is back there. It has been on sale at different places. And it's now on sale, I think, for like $80 or $78 at Sam's Club. It slow cooks, sear sautés, steams, keeps warm, sous vide, which in and of itself, if it works, which I haven't tested that function yet, but if the sous vide function works, that makes it worth it just right there. It braises, bakes, and proofs. So now baking, it doesn't have an upper element. So I wasn't really sure how that was going to work. So with the bread, this is the thing with bread. Whenever I make bread, which I make bread a lot, actually, and I'm going to be doing a sourdough starter again, which I'm going to film so you guys can make one if you want to. So I'm going to make a sourdough. So we're going to be doing lots of sourdough stuff, right? And I always try to improve my bread making abilities because, it's like a little fine art kind of thing. So I thought, with this possible cooker, will I be able to, make the bread dough in my mixer or however I want to make it, and then proof it in there the first rise, and then shape it in whatever shape I want, and then proof it again in there, and then bake it right in the same pot? And will the bread stick? Guess what? The bread did not stick. And I have the problem with sticking bread all the time. So I'm always having to use parchment and all this kind of stuff. And it's a pain. And, if you're a bread maker, maybe you have tips, you're probably better at it than I am. But once you shape the bread and it has to rise again, I want it to be in whatever I'm going to cook it in. But a lot of times they'll let it rise in like a basket, a proofing basket, and all this stuff. I always deflate my bread. So now I am excited about this. So I don't know when it's going to be done. I think we're going to finish this. I don't know when it's going to be done. But if you want to hang out to see it, you guys just hang out. We can chat. It's going to be done at some point. It shouldn't take too much longer. I should be able to, oh my gosh, I'm excited about this bread now that I've looked at it. It is gorgeous. It's a lean bread, so all it is flour, salt, yeast, and water. That's it. So it's like a French bread. It doesn't have any sugar or any honey or anything in it because I just wanted to have a basic bread for the first test. All right, what else can we do? I guess I could try to read some comments. Can't really see them though. I want bread bowls for fall and my beef stew. Yes, I like making bread bowls, but they're kind of like, it's a lot of dough for one bread bowl. It is quite a bit.
I might as well dump this sauce in there, right?
Yes, that sauce needs to go in with those vegetables. All right. Jolene says, I always butter my bread pans and do my second rise in the pans. Never had it stick or deflate. Yeah, I wonder what kind of pans you're using. My Fat Daddios always stick. I always have to put parchment down. Somebody said it must not have been that good. I think if you're talking about our dinner, it was fantastic. So good. George, it's not a bread maker. It's actually called the Possible. Somebody help me out. The Possible Cooker Pro. Jeff, you said it was the weirdest name.
The Possible Cooker. Here's the thing.
It is a foodie appliance. It is not one that I had any intention of getting. Okay? Nah. I have enough. Right? I don't need it. Wait a minute. Does it slow cook? Yeah. Ooh, that might be coming in handy. So,
It raises.
it's called the Ninja Foodie Possible Cooker Pro. And it steams. I don't pay any attention to the recipes ever because half the time they don't turn out. But anyway, that's what I don't know if you guys can see that any better. So I don't know though if it's in the UK yet. I think it is though. I'll have to. George, are you on Facebook? If you're on Facebook, join our Ninja Deals group on Facebook because I post some things from UK. I found a couple today, but the UK, Canada, and then John over in Australia. I can't make heads or tails out of those stores, but I try. I haven't found anything. I haven't looked recently, but I don't know what a good deal is in other countries because I don't know what it should cost. So I'm only going by what the store says. And, sometimes that isn't true. Sometimes they overinflate the price, then knock it down. But I have no bearing. Like, I don't know what is expensive or not. It seems to me like the UK and Canada is very expensive. George, yeah, I would say similar to a crock pot, but with just a lot more settings, I understand that, George, completely. Not a fan of Facebook. I get that. See you, Wendy. Jolene said, no beer tonight, Jeff. No, we're driving home tonight. So, yeah, in Australia, I don't think it's available, but I think it might be in the UK. I'm pretty sure it's in Canada too, but I'm not positive. Jeff's doing the cleanup. All right. Well, I guess I can. Do you see my thermometer over there? We can temp the bread. I use 3 cups of flour, so it's not like a big loaf or anything. Does the Possible Cooker do anything more than a foodie PC? No. Nope. Well, no. Except for, not sure. Let me think about this. Well, okay. The one thing it does is that you can take the pot from there into the oven. That's about it. So it doesn't do anything else different. No. Okay. That I know of anyway. I just opened it up today. Now, where are my thingamabobbers? Where are my hand? Oh, here they are. Guys, don't feel like you have to stay around either. Tasty Tuesday is over now. I just figured if you want to see the bread, you can see the bread. I don't know if it's done yet. I'm going to temp it. It's the one thing that it's kind of weird. Let me move this because I think it will actually, I'll pull it out maybe. Let me just pull the whole thing out.
Here, put it.
Oh. Yeah, I probably want to lower the temp anyway.
You can put it right under here.
I don't think it's done yet, but.
Look at it.
Yeah, I got to lower the temp. You want to lower the temp to 400?
Yeah.
I don't want to burn myself. Okay.
You put it over there so they can see it.
Whoa. Okay. I really can't. I don't want this on my countertop. It's piping hot. Oh my gosh. It might be done. I think it's done. Okay. Okay, I think it's done.
You want me to move the pan out of the way or?
Yeah. So I had the temp a little too. Okay.
I can't do that.
Oh, you can't do that. That's right. You can't do that either. You can put it right on the stove. Okay. All right. Let's take this out. So the top is a little bit too dark. Now I can't pick it up with those on. This is what I'm really like in the kitchen. So when you see these nice edited videos and everything's all kind of clean and everything like that, it's a process. But normally I'm a bumbling idiot in the kitchen, making mistake after mistake after mistake. But I make so many mistakes that by the time I get it on my website or out on YouTube, you can better believe it's been tested. So, okay, it's too dark on top, but man, this is a nice loaf of bread. Now, you know, they always say that you have to wait. I'm not going to cut straight through the middle because I do think that it has to wait a little bit to finish cooking, but I am going to go ahead and cut the edge. I mean, I am excited about this. It's hot though. I am super excited. Okay. What is the crumb on the inside going to look like? Jeff, is it going to be dense or is it going to be light and airy? What do you think?
I think it's going to be light and airy.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
I got a close-up shot so if you turn it. Oh, it looks.
Well, it looks okay.
It's got some nice holes.
It's okay.
It's denser than.
Oh, it started to. I could see where it started to. So it's a little bit denser than I would ordinarily want, but you know, it's okay. It's all right. Maybe I didn't let it rise enough. What I like so much though is the way that the crust is. That's my favorite part. What about you, Jeff?
Oh yeah.
You want some?
Of course.
Okay. Now, this is a recipe that I'm actually, it's okay. So it's not a recipe. I'm testing this for no recipe bread. Going strictly by the look of the dough. Not worrying about, like you start out with how much flour you're going to need because you have to base that on what kind of loaf you want, right? Like whether you want, a sandwich loaf or there's different cups of bread that make different size loaves of bread. That's what I'm trying to say. So you have to know how many cups of flour you want. And then based on how many cups of flour, you're going to know how much salt you need to add because it's 2%. And then you will know how much yeast you need based on how many cups of flour. But what you won't ever worry about is how much water because you just go by the feel of the dough, the look of the dough and the feel of the dough. I'm working on that. I'm making sure it works with all different kinds of flour. The reason that I'm doing that is because I feel like people are intimidated by bread. And it's like one of the easiest things to make. Even when you don't get it exactly right, it's still beautiful. All right. So I don't know if I had enough salt in this one. We'll see. All right. Ready? Oh, my. And this ghee, it's like my favorite thing in the world. So good. So good. So what do you think? Not enough salt?
Could use a little salt.
Could use a little more salt. I like a salty bread though.
That crust is nice.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a little further away from the heating element.
Mm-hmm.
It'd been
Yeah.
perfect.
And I think the rise needed to be a little bit different. But
Well, since the ghee has no salt in it, does the ghee have salt?
no.
That's where, so a
Yeah.
little salt and that would be perfect.
I would have liked the crumb to be a little different. But so now I'm going to just taste this just to find out. Actually, I don't think this needs salt. I think it's just what we're used to putting salted butter on.
Yeah.
No,
Without the butter, without the ghee on it,
it tastes fine. Yeah.
So
It's
if
just-
you did put salted butter on it, it would be.
Yeah, it would be so good. All right. Well, I'm pretty happy. I'm real happy that it didn't stick. And look at the beautiful bottom. That is nice. And I didn't use any steam. So,
Now, who are we going to mail that bread to since we're probably not going to.
oh, I know, right?
Oh
Oh my goodness. I'll freeze it. I'll freeze it for next year.
There you go.
You can bring it out next year.
I'll bring out what you'll be like. What is this burnt bread you brought me?
So that crust is screaming for the bread to be removed and roast beef with gravy in place. Like I just did.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Take out that bread. This is the part I like. Anyway.
Here, let me try that.
Oh my gosh. Mmm. Mmm.
It's like a little flatbread.
And it's delicious. And it doesn't taste burnt.
No, it's not from the top either.
Not at all. All right, guys. Perfect. So, sorry about my little meltdown in the beginning. I was nervous. I was feeling very overwhelmed that I didn't know if I was going to be able to do this. But in the end, it turned out amazingly well, I must say. Oh, and Jeff, people have said that you have to remember to put your microphone on.
Okay, can you hear this? Because I don't know if this is a very good microphone.
Not today they didn't, but just,
I
just in general.
don't always remember to turn it on.
I know, and they said they don't, because they can't hear the back and forth. So, anyway, you want to say good night to everybody?
Yep. Good night, everybody.
All right, I think that we are going to say good night. We're going to finish packing up and head on home. I'm going to put a little bit of salt on my bread with ghee. Here, you want a little salt too?
One little ghee.
You want a little ghee? I'm trying not to get anything back in here that I've already put in there. That looks clean.
That's good. A little salt on there.
Here, I got it. All right.
Right.
Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers. Mmm. Man, that's good.
That's the ticket.
Perfect. See you next week. Mmm. So good. Just too busy eating to end the broadcast. That's okay.
Okay, here we go.